Hey guys, and welcome back to Minecraft. So today I am going to be heading over to my island world and showing you off something really cool. You can probably guess by the title, but I'm not going to make this too long because I don't want to make this video too long, as you can probably tell. So let's make this nice and quick because it's pretty late. Wait. I gotta fix something first. Okay, that's better. Anyway, let's show off what I have to show to you. So what I wanted to show to you guys is a cool little mini underwater expedition. Now I know I said that my Island World events would only be based on holidays, but since Memorial Day is at the very end of the month, and I didn't want to wait that long, I thought I'd just throw in a 1-week mini event, which is an underwater expedition. This will be going from May 10th to the 17th, but today is the 12th, meaning that it is the third day of the event. And there was supposed to be something happening regarding this update. There was supposed to be like a second update to this, which we will get to later. So let's show off the whole thing. This event actually has a cool story, which I will get to in a minute. But before I do that, let me showcase all the rooms. So right here at the port, as you can tell, it is completely flooded here. And there's something down there. We will get to that later. So yeah. Anyway, if we go into the subway, nothing's here, but you may notice that there's obviously water dropping due to the fact that there's water above it. Now, you may notice the path. It is changed due to the fact that this happened. Like I said, I'll get into the whole story of this event a little bit later after I'm done showcasing all the rooms, which should not take too long. Next up, right here, you may notice that the little minecart setup thing kind of got destroyed here. First of all, you may notice that 2 pieces of the thing are not there. This is due to the fact that the whole thing got flooded, along with the rest of the island. Well, you may notice that actually in general. Alright, next up, we are going to head up to my cave. I don't know why it's ice, but honestly, oh yeah, that's right, because it's like snowy up here, so it's kind of explainable because it's pretty snowy up here, so I guess that counts. But anyway, you may notice that some of this is flooded. Man, this ice is so annoying. But anyway, we're gonna forget about that for later. I'll just clean that later. Next up, if we go into our cave, it is completely flooded underwater. Wait, I forgot to fix that. Yeah, there are a few things I forgot to do there. Nonetheless, but all the chests are the same, as you can tell. Yep, all the chests are the same, exactly the same as before. So don't worry, nothing's gone. Now, if we head down here, nothing's flooded down here because it didn't reach down here. But if we go over to the little event board, you may notice the Underwater Expedition 2018. Now, like I said before, that will be going from May 10th to the 17th, meaning it will end on the 17th. Okay. So, wait, I also forgot to... Oh, wait, never mind. That's... Okay. So, anyway, you may also notice the gold has been turned into sea lanterns. Now, the reason for that is that because, we need more light in here since this was going to be completely flooded. However, yeah, my bed's completely flooded right there. But, yeah, basically the rest of this, you may also tell the ground's changed, the table's changed. Basically everything's changed in here, including the carpet, which is really cool. I added some cool lights in here. Alright. So now, the last room. Well, first of all, you may notice that there's nothing up here. You know what, I'll deal with the snow thing later. But you may notice that there's nothing there. Now, as you can tell by the village here, if we go down here, there is, some stuff you may also notice here. So you may notice that the village is completely flooded here, as you can tell. Now, if I go into any of the other rooms, they're all normal in here, except for the windows being covered by water. Yeah, so basically... there's nothing really got flooded here. See, look. Oh, this got flooded. kind of unfortunate, but then the rest of the mine is okay, so don't worry. Nothing got flooded, just only the outside. Okay, next up, where am I? Oh, there I am. But, the fountain's flooded. If we go into the coffee shop, it's basically normal in here. Nothing new, except, again, for the windows being flooded by water. And yeah, oh, by the way, some part of the flood is actually coming from up here. If you may notice right there, it is literally coming from here. Next up, if we go into the library, first of all, again, you may also notice due to the path, it is the exact same path as the port. And there's nothing in here, again, just only the windows being covered by water. So pretty much every room in the village is completely normal. Yeah, every room's completely normal, as you can see. And it didn't even reach the hotel, as you can tell, because that hotel's really huge. So yeah, and basically the subways. Yeah, don't worry, everything's safe, so don't worry. And then that's basically all the rooms. Hope you like them. Took me a long time to do. But now, let's get into the story of the expedition. So here's the story. After Earth Day, there was a huge flood attack that came to our island. And trust me, you can tell it's obviously huge. It was so bad that even, like, all the rooms that you just saw were completely flooded. And there is one person that is behind this, and that is Evil Sheet Leader. Note that Evil Sheet Leader actually found a way to connect over to my island world from the lab. That is pretty crazy. So he decided to come over here for an unknown reason and completely flood the island for good. And then that's how all this started. So now, we have to save our island before it is flooded down forever. And sinks. Now let me show you where you need to go for this, because it's pretty important. So the place you want to go is, well, first of all, you may notice the maze down there. That got completely blocked. But you may notice there's this little tunnel down here that, leads down somewhere. So, once we're down here, you may notice that there's a complete underwater room below the island. Note that this actually took me a long time to make, as I had to do a bunch of explosions with TNT to make all this happen. Then, I had to add many sea lanterns for this to also happen. Note that I created this whole room. But you're thinking, is that really it for the room? And no. Of course that would not be it. Note that there's actually another room. Now, the only way you can find it is, can you actually see that hole actually? If we go down here, there is more to the room. So, if you go this way, you may notice something. Now, what you can notice here is a machine. Now, as you can tell, the cores of this machine are in sea lanterns. The only way to stop the flood from happening is by unplugging the sea lantern plugs. And of course, there he is. Evil Sheet Leader himself. So yeah, there he is right there. He was the one that caused all this. It's pretty surprising that he actually was able to connect over to my world from the lab. That's pretty crazy. But now, we need to unplug one of these sea lanterns. So the first one was supposed to be on the 10th, but now it's on the 12th. So all we have to do is do this, and guess what'll happen? The island will start to unflood, like this. So basically, each mission will be coming out every 2 days. For example, the first one was on the 10th, the second one was today, the third one would be on the 14th, and the final one would be on the 16th. So we just did the first one. I'll do the second one tomorrow. Also, each phase where some of the water gets deflooded, that will be every 2 days. So for example, the first part of it, the first phase was completely, the second one was a little unburied, and you get the idea. So anyway, that's all for this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.